everyone, it's me Sherry and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I am going to do my current favorites, and it's actually, I'm going to actually call it my 10 current makeup favorites. So I picked out 10 products that I've been loving a lot, that I either recently discovered or rediscovered. And when I say recently, I mean basically since my last favorites video, within the last few months sort of thing. Yeah, basically like that. I don't do monthly favorites because I don't switch up my products enough. I don't buy enough new stuff. I really have gotten in this habit now where I really research a product before I buy anything lately. There's some products that I have my eyes on and I really want to watch other people's videos, reviews, swatch videos, and really see if I'm going to use the product before I purchase it. I'm just trying to be smarter about spending money, so that's how I feel about that. So if you guys want to see what my top 10 current favorite makeup products that I'm loving are, then stay tuned for the video. The biggest category that I have is eyes, so I'm going to save that for last. So I'm going to start out with lips. So I have one kind of recent discovery that I've been enjoying for the lips. It's what I'm wearing now, and it's pretty vulgar. Look at this packaging. I discovered this through BoxyCharm. I cannot read the color, so I'll leave an annotation. Oh, My Lips Are Sealed is the name of the color. It looks like this. It's like a pretty rose gold color. I will swatch it for you guys. And as I said, it is on my lips. It's like metallic-y and just very, very, very pretty. And like I said, it's like a rose gold. It's pink with rose reflex in it. That's what it looks like. It's really pretty. So I've been enjoying this. It's not sticky and it pretty much stays where I want it to stay. So I've been enjoying that. I'm just going to toss it back there with Star. Okay, so I have 4 products in the more of a face category, I guess. So I'm kind of going to go in order of how I would put them on my face. So the first thing I've been liking is this Wet n Wild Coverall Primer. This is the primer I've been using lately. It's not like your typical like silicone primer. It's more like a moisturizing primer. However, it's not, I wouldn't call it very moisturizing. It might be a little bit mattifying. I don't know if it claims to be or not. It says for pores, fine lines, brightens complexion, evens out skin tone. Yeah, I guess I would agree with that as far as primers goes. I mean, it's a pretty good primer for as far as the drugstore goes. I've been using other primers as well, but I mean, I find I've been reaching for this a lot. I like those just the creamy type primers. I like a lot of those. Like, don't get me wrong, I do like the Smashbox primer. That's like an occult favorite for everybody. I do like that, and I have been trying, I love the Dr. Brandt Pores No More, like the original one. I do have the luminizing one. I wore it like once. I don't know how I feel about that because my skin tends to be combo to oily, but lately it does feel like it's getting a little more dry, but I don't know how I feel about that one. I haven't formed an opinion on it yet, but this is a decent primer. So the next product that I have is a setting powder. This is not a cruelty-free brand. I know my channel I'm trying to switch over to cruelty-free, but I am still using some products that aren't cruelty-free. I will eventually get to a point where I'm completely cruelty-free. Just bear with me, guys. I'm trying not to be a hypocrite. I'm not trying not to harp too much on the cruelty-free thing, only because I am still using products, and there is a few in this video that aren't cruelty-free that I'm using. This is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. This has a distinctive perfumey grandma smell to it. If you can get past that, this is a wonderful setting powder. I asked my cousin about these from the States like a couple of years ago. She came home with 4 containers of it this year for me. I gave one to Kristen, but these are huge. Like, that's going to last me a long time. I don't even know if I'm going to finish them. There's no expiration date on these though. I guess powder usually tends to be good for like what, like 24 months, something like that, 2 years. I don't know if I'll use it all in that time because that's like a huge jug of it, but yeah, there's no expiry date in it. But yeah, if you can get past the scent of this, and I know we can't buy it in Walmart in Canada, well, not in my area anyway, but I know that these are available in Walmart in the US, and I think they have a non-scented version of it as well now. So the next product that I have is a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. It's a highlighter. It is in Soft and Gentle. My sister got me this for Christmas. I am wearing it now. And what I like about this, I will swatch it for you guys. I don't know how well it's going to turn out. But I have mature skin because I'm getting older. And I just find that this just sinks into the skin and doesn't accent the pores or anything like that. So that's what that looks like. It's very pretty. Some people think it's subtle, but I don't think, I mean, I think you can build it up. I think I'm pretty glowy, so I really like that product. The next product that I like is another BoxyCharm find. Surprise, surprise. And this is the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. I love this. I love the mister on it. It's just, oh, I already have setting spray on, but you know what? It's just the perfect, do you see that? It's just the perfect fine mist. I love it. And it does give you that luminosity. You do have to shake it really well though, because if you don't, you will get glitter on your face. And that's not a flattering look to anybody. So just be very aware of that. But this is a really nice primer, or sorry, setting spray. The last 5 products are eye products, as I said. I discovered a lot of new products for your peepers in the last little bit. So the first one I have is an eyeliner, and I think I mentioned this in my yearly favorites. This is the, I know I mentioned it a few times recently, but it is the Essence Extreme Lasting Easy Glide and Waterproof Eyeliner, and this is in the color Nude. This has replaced my Rimmel Scandalize, which I've been using for years, but again, that whole conscious thing of trying to actually purchase myself more cruelty-free brands, that came into play for that. And then as I talk about that, then I bring out a CoverGirl product. This is almost gone though, and I won't be repurchasing CoverGirl mascara. But this is the Super Sizer mascara. I'm going to use this up. It sucks that it's not cruelty free like CoverGirl, Maybelline. Maybelline makes some of my favorite mascaras. Maybelline, can you please make cruelty free? Can you guys be... please try to become more cruelty free, because like I love your mascaras, and this mascara is really good. I liked the Clump Crusher a lot too, but this gives me a really nice length, and it doesn't always do the best, but it separates really well. That's another thing I like about it. This would be a good like mascara in conjunction with one that gives you a lot of volume, I think. So unfortunately I won't be repurchasing this product, but I do really like it, and I'm going to enjoy it while I'm finishing it up. There's probably a few more uses left in that. The next product, the last 3 are all like eyeshadow related products. The first one that I have is the Stila Magnificent Metals. Is that what they're called? Yeah. Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. This is in the shade Smoldering Satin. I got this for Christmas, and I am in love with this. I wore this New Year's. And I wore it Christmas Eve because I took it early. Mike let me, so that's fine. But I absolutely love these, and there's like 4 more shades in my box on Sephora. Would you guys like to go through my wish list on Sephora with me? Would you guys be interested in a video like that? I thought about doing that a few times, but I didn't know if anybody would be interested. But anyway, and oh, again, I'm still playing with the lighting, so just bear with me. So I really love those. The other one that I got for Christmas from my sister is this Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. I recently did a Valentine's look with this. A lot of you guys really liked the color selection in this palette. It is beautiful, and just, I barely touched that. They're so, like, if you want to talk about buttery and creamy eyeshadows, like, look at that. I barely touched it. It's so pigmented and creamy, and just like even this white cream color, like if I just barely tap my finger in it, I get like that much color payoff. And then if they're really nice to touch. They're just they're creamy and soft. They're super blendable. Some of the glittery shades tend to work a little bit better with your fingers, like if you're putting them on. Like they're so pretty. Like, oh, what did I do? I accidentally dipped into the brown instead of the white. But those colors are gorgeous, and I really like that palette. So I'm really happy my sister picked that up for me. And then the last product that I have to talk about is a palette as well. And I got this just after Christmas because I watched, as I said, I wasn't sure I wanted this palette at first, but the more reviews I watched on it and the more swatch videos I watched on it, I decided that I had to have it. And it is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Bar palette. I got the white chocolate bar palette, and I'm wearing that on my eyes today, and I really do enjoy that palette as well. But this one, I feel Too Faced knocked this out of the park. People either love or hate Too Faced. I happen to love it. I know a lot of people don't like the white chocolate bar palette because the colors are so light. I'm very fair skinned, as you can see, so the colors tend to work pretty well on me, and I just find that, like, I like that palette. I don't care. Like, I'm entitled to my opinion. You guys might hate it. I even like the white chocolate chip one. I like that as a wash of color over my eyes in the summertime. I use that a lot when I'm just putting on BB cream and just want to wipe something over my eyes, put on a bit of mascara, and off I go. Again, I just feel Too Faced hit the nail on the head, hit the ball out of the park, whatever expression you want to use with this palette. They always do like their little pops of color. So you have like your green, your pink, purple's a little more subdued, but you do have a couple pops. But like all of these colors are, like, not all of them, but a bunch of them are neutral colors, and I just, oh my god, it smells so much like chocolate. And the colors they chose for matte colors are pretty good. Like, they have their dark brown, they have a black, they have like a little lighter brown, and they have a cream color for like setting your primer and like putting on your eye for your highlight. And then they just have all of these beautiful colors that will go with any of them. The only thing they might have been able to do a little bit different is that, like, this is kind of a more of a leaning towards cool tone brown. This one's a little bit warmer, but maybe they could have done, maybe they could have took out some of the golds. Like, there is a lot of gold in this, but I don't think they could have did much better. They could have shortened these shadows maybe, but like this one, that's a big shadow. Maybe turned this one into 2 and had like a warmer tone, mid-tone brown, because this one's a bit cooler. So if they had to put like a peachy shade in there maybe, or a little bit warmer. But I can't complain about this palette. This is probably the least color that I would use too, this big gold one. I mean, it's pretty, but I probably wouldn't use that one as much. One of my favorite colors in the palette is Rich Girl. It's beautiful right here. It's beautiful. I love it. It's like, I would call it like a goldy silver taupey color, and I really love that color. That's one of my favorites. I know my sister likes Sassy and Classy, which is this one. This one's beautiful. My sister has this palette as well. And that one's pretty too. Looks like that. And then what other one did she tell me that she likes? She likes Cocoa Truffle. So Bougie. I just love the names on them too. There was another one. Dripping in Diamonds is a beautiful silver color. Gold Dipped is beautiful. It's not like straight out like heavy gold. Like, there's so many different golds in this. This one's like a yellow gold. This one's like a classic gold. This one's like an orange gold, and this one's like a greenish gold. And it's just, I don't know, I just absolutely love this palette. I could talk about this palette for like ever. I just love it. And like I said, with this one, people are either loving it or hating it, but I think the reviews are mostly positive on this palette, and I'm just so happy that I purchased it. So anyway, those are 10 products that I've been currently loving. What have you guys been loving lately? I'd love to hear about it down below. I hope you, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you want to be updated with videos and get more videos from me, you can also click on that little bell, which will notify you when I upload new videos. I do normally try to upload videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays and try to do my vlog on Sundays. Right now, during 14 days of February, obviously I'm doing it every second day in February. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Yeah, so I will talk to you guys all in my next video, and thanks for dropping by. Bye everyone.